गुड इवनिंग एवरीबॉडी। सभी लोगों के लिए हार्दिक स्वागत है। मेरा नाम स्टैन सेरावो है। आई एम द चेयरमैन एंड मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर फॉर वेलोसिटी जेनेटिक्स एंड वी आर हियर विद येट अनदर इंफॉर्मेटिव इंसाइटफुल वेबिनार। आप सभी लोगों के लिए वेलोसिटी जेनेटिक्स इज बीन ऑर्गेनाइजिंग a lot of webinars on a lot more very interesting topics जो हमारे दिन के जो डे टू डे जो एक्टिविटीज हैं और हमारी हेल्थ को हम लोग अच्छी तरीके से रखने के लिए जो भी प्रयास करते हैं उसके लिए पूरक हैं। सो दे ऑल कंट्रीब्यूट in understanding our health better and then adopting to healthier and the right options that we all can explore. So today, as you all know, all the health conscious people are here. I can also see Dr. Ravi Vairagade. He is also one of our medical advisory board members. So I'd like to extend a special warm welcome to him. I can also see Dr. Sumita Prajapati. She is also one of the medical advisory board members. So thank you very much for being here, and then stay back and then understand what our other nutrigenomic counselors are also communicating to all the participants. Many a times जो यहाँ पे resource persons आते हैं, trainers आते हैं, they already say that कि velocity में के webinars में जितने participants आते हैं, they're already well informed, and that's only because we do a lot of webinars with different topics by different people. So today the webinar is today it's around now it's 8:07. We are going to be conducting this webinar till around 9 o'clock, 9:05, and there will be a presentation by the speaker today, and जैसे ही वो presentation होगा, you can very attentively listen without doing too much of multitasking. वीडियो ऑफ करके मल्टीटास्किंग करना आसान है, बट अगर आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान देंगे, I think your time spent here will be of very useful, and you will learn a thing or two about today's topic, which is very important. So आज का टॉपिक हम लोगों ने सिलेक्ट किया है, what are the nutritional requirements of a human being at different stages of one's life. We all know the different stages, right from a baby which is conceived in a mother's womb, वहां से लेके to the tomb, we have a life journey, and ये journey में we cannot eat the same food all the time. We have different tastes, different options that we want to explore. So today the speaker, I would like to formally introduce the speaker. So she is a very experienced nutritionist with vast experience of working as a nutritionist, yoga therapist, and a lifestyle coach with different organizations, and she's been a part of Velocity Genetics as well. So she's been doing this for the last 13 years. She holds a postgraduate degree in sports science and nutrition and is a certified yoga teacher. Over the years, she has helped numerous clients achieve weight loss and overcome different health problems such as obesity, cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension, PCOD, and thyroid. As a nutritionist, she firmly believes that fitness is a journey and not a destination, and food not only nourishes us inside out, but it also has an effect on our mind and soul. Her expertise includes sports nutrition, yoga and meditation, weight management and fat loss, sleep care and sleep hygiene, psychological and motivational counseling, fitness regimen development, and detoxification. By the way, Richa is not just a nutritionist, she's also a mother of a young son. So she has an experience of being a mother and feeding her infant as well. So with a warm welcome, Richa. Richa Limaye is the speaker for today. It's a very interesting topic, and she is comes with a rich experience. तो आप सभी लोगों के लिए कि आज के दिन आपकी एज डिफरेंट एज हो सकती है, and I can see people at different age groups here. So you can understand the nutritional requirements from her. If you have any questions, we have an opportunity to ask those questions at the end. So I'd like to, with a warm, waving of our hands, I'd like to welcome Richa Limaye. Richa, it's over to you. The screen is yours.
Thank you, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good evening and welcome everyone. Today we are going to talk about nutritional needs at different ages. One second, I'll just, yeah. So all of us, we know there are different nutritional requirements at the different ages. Before starting our webinar, I would like to tell you one story. Who doesn't like to listen to a story, right? So once upon a time, there lived a rich businessman named Som Sharma. He was very successful in his business and he was very busy with his life that he couldn't get any time for his own health. As a result, he fell ill and he started having lots of health problems like loss of appetite, constipation, gas, bloating. He started having sleepless nights. He started having anxiety, stress, tension. So, as we all do, he found out the famous doctor Vaidyaraj in his town and he decided to send his servant to him. He asked him to get some medicine for himself because he didn't had any time to visit Vaidyaraj. But to his surprise, his servant came back empty-handed and he said Vaidyaraj has some conditions and rules and he wants his patients to visit them himself. So he has asked you to come tomorrow early in the morning, walking on your own feet. So Som Sharma had no option. He had to accept it reluctantly. The next day he woke up early in the morning. He went to the Vaidyaraj's house. It was on the top of the hill. So he had to climb the mountain and go to his house. And he knocked the door. Vaidyaraj welcomed him inside and asked him about what his problem was. Som Sharma narrated all his story and then he said, Vaidyaraj, please you treat me quickly. Give me some powerful medicine that will make me, well within a day. So Vaidyaraj smiled and said, son, I have some conditions. You have to follow them for 1 week and then only I will treat you. Om Sharma agreed. Vaidyaraj asked him to come next day, all the way walking early in the morning. And add on to that, he asked him to take 2 rounds of the garden, which was near the Vaidyaraj's house. So Om Sharma followed that. On the third day, Vaidyaraj asked him to take 2 rounds of the garden. In addition to that, take some sun exposure, take sun bath. So Om Sharma followed that as well. Next day, Vaidyaraj added some yogic practices, some yogasanas to his routine. On the fourth day, he added some breathing practices, pranayamas, and meditation. By this time, Som Sharma started feeling very hungry. He asked Vaidyaraj, I am following your routine, but can I have some food? Vaidyaraj said, you can have only nutritious breakfast, which is offered at my home and my ashram, nothing from the outside. So Som Sharma had to follow that as well. And on the seventh day, when he followed all the routine very religiously, Som Sharma asked Vaidyaraj, now that I have completed all your conditions, will you please give me some medicine? Vaidyaraj smiled and he asked, son, but tell me, how are you feeling now? So Som Sharma paused and he thought, and to his surprise, he was really feeling better. He was feeling hungry. He was feeling energetic. He could focus better on his work. His digestive problems were taken care of. He was falling asleep moment he hits the bed. So he asked Vaidyaraj, I am feeling better. But what about the medicine? Vaidyaraj said, my 6 doctors have already cured you. Som Sharma asked, who are they? Vaidyaraj said, they are nothing but your exercise, your sunshine, oxygen, nutritious food, your meditation, which is a stress buster, and rest, that is good night's sleep. These are the 6 priceless doctors. And suppose you need further help, then I am the 7th doctor. So think yourself and tell me, do you really need a treatment and a doctor? Som Sharma realized that all his problems were related to his wrong lifestyle and they have been taken care of with the help of these 6 priceless doctors. He thanked Vaidyaraj with folded hands and he went back home happily. So what do we learn from this story? That we have these 6 priceless doctors, that is your exercise, good nutritious food, sunshine, oxygen, your rest and meditation for the stress busting, and we do not care for them. We have so many Som Sharmas around us, and trust me, We have some coming to us for the consultation as well. So today we are going to see one important factor of these 6 priceless doctors, that is nutrition. So can we share the screen now? Yes. Can I see the screen now? I hope all of you have enjoyed the story and could you relate to it? Can you hear me properly, all of you?
We are just putting the
Yes.
screen. There seems to be some small error. Just keep speaking. I'll fix that.
So basically, we have to see what are the nutritional needs at different ages, different life stages in our life. When we are a baby in a womb of a mother, our nutritional requirements are taken care of by mother. Whatever mother eats, it is been provided to the child. Once we are out of the womb, then there are stages like you can say infant, जो बहुत छोटा baby होता है. Then there is childhood. In childhood also we can make categories. So babies who cannot eat properly, like between 0 to 2 of age. Then there is the age where we are classified children between 3 to 12. Then comes the adolescent, that is the adolescent kids, which are very active. Their nutritional needs are different. Then we come to the adulthood. Adulthood also is a very long patch. It has like you can say early adulthood and the late adulthood. Adulthood towards the old age, then you can say in old age also you can make two categories: relatively active individuals up to 60 to 70 of age, and 70 plus who are like really old. So for them nutritional requirements will be definitely very different. So we will see chart wise and we will also see the points which we need to emphasis upon. So first let us see what are the nutritional needs for different age groups. Like I have stated, there are different stages, right? So intrauterine stage, that is when you are in a fetus stage, infancy, childhood, teenage, adulthood, old age, right? And there is recommended dietary allowances. That means RDA, which of macronutrients and micronutrients. Now these requirements are higher in growing and developing age as compared to your adulthood and old age. डेफिनेटली क्योंकि जो बच्चों होता रहता है उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स बहुत ज्यादा होती है एंड इन एल्डरली पर्सन requirements slow down because there is a lack of activity. Body is also slowing down, so mainly the energy, main nutrient requirement is reduced. We'll see the next slide now. So there is a nutrient requirement, that is you can say RDA, recommended dietary allowances, which are set by ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, and National Institute of Nutrition. So they have published this estimated average requirements, and they have taken reference Indian adult man and woman whose age is between 20 to 39 years and their body weight is respectively 65 and 55 kg. So let's see the requirement. Next slide. As we can see, energy requirement, earlier it was around 1200 calories to 2200. But nowadays, a lot of people are having sedentary lifestyle. किसी का activity ज़्यादा नहीं होता. So they have still reduced it further by 10% and requirement varies from 1000 calorie to 2200 calorie. Of course, it goes up on the adult age. Up to the adolescent age, it is high. Adulthood, it could be highest depending upon your physical activity, and it decreases during the old age. Carbohydrate, one of the main macronutrients, the minimum intake is 100 to 130 grams of carbohydrate. Now, this is required for brain function because your brain can utilize glucose, blood glucose, which is present in your blood. for his function. More than that is required depending upon your physical activity. If you see the protein requirement, it varies. For a man, it is 54. For a woman, it is 46 gram. Now, this is minimum requirement that I'm stating, which is given by ICMR and NIN. For pregnant women, it increases up to 9 to 22 gram in the second and third trimester. For lactating women, it increases up to 13 and 17 gram plus to your this 46 gram per day. Infants, it is as low as 8 to 10 grams per day. Teenagers, it is 46 to 55. So these are the different values which I am given here, which I have given over here, depending upon the age. Now, when we come to fats and oil, this is the visible fat, and they are for sedentary, moderate, and heavy activity. So, depending upon the activity, it is stated that is for a man, it is 25, 30, or 40 gram, and for the woman, it is 20, 25, and 30 gram. But looking at the urban population, and we are having sedentary lifestyle most of the time, so you can restrict your fat intake up to 20 to 25 gram per day, not more than that, unless you're physically very, very active. Also, the dietary fiber intake is very important. It is up to 30 gram for 2000 kilocalorie diet. So minimum 30 gram of fiber one should consume on a daily basis. Next slide, please. So here we can see a chart where you can just see what are the different life stages like pregnancy. Now here all the requirements go up because there is an entirely new life which is growing inside the womb. So energy level, protein, essential fatty acids, different vitamins like A, E, C, B group vitamins, minerals like calcium, iron, all the requirements go up. During the lactation period, they slightly come down because baby is already out of the womb, and that time still some of the vitamins like A for immunity, C, even E, B group vitamins. Then you can say minerals like sodium, magnesium, they are required in higher amount. Iron requirement again can go down. In infancy and childhood, you have a very high requirement of energy, protein, and essential fatty acids. In adolescence, that is teenage, energy, protein, and of course, some of the minerals like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc. Now, this is basically for the developing bones. The bones are still developing. So, for that, all these minerals are very, very important. Now, according to some research, it is seen that in early adulthood, there is a requirement of certain nutrients like vitamin C, K, B is higher in males as compared to females. And requirement of iron is higher in females as compared to men. Because definitely this is due to menstrual cycle. Once the menstrual cycle commences, women's iron requirement goes up and it stays high up to the menopause. So from menarche to menopause, that is from the starting of the period till end of the periods, iron requirement is very, very high. Vitamin B, some of the vitamins and B is higher in the middle age. And when you see the old age, actually all nutrient requirements decrease, especially the energy, different minerals, iron. But vitamin D, that is the sunshine vitamin, which we call, is high because they need to have a good bone growth, bone health. So for that, good exposure, sunlight exposure is very, very important. So this is just a table you can have a look at. We go to next slide now. We come to the pregnancy. You can see pregnancy is a very, very demanding stage in the life. I can tell you from my experience that it is not easy to handle your life and handle a new life which is growing inside you. You all will agree with me, right? So here a lot of hormonal changes are going on inside your body. And sometimes you just don't recognize your own body. You feel like this is not me. The common problems are like morning sickness, where you feel nauseated, and sometimes you just feel very hungry, you eat more than required. So all these problems are faced by pregnant women. But you have to remember the correct nutrition has to go in because you are supporting your child. There are different nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, iron, folate, calcium. ओके, आई विल ट्राई टू स्पीक इन हिंदी एज वेल. तो जैसे आपने देखा होगा प्रेग्नेंट वुमन को या फिर बिफोर गेटिंग प्रेग्नेंट ऐसे बोला जाता है कि फॉलिक एसिड स्टार्ट करो इन द प्री कंसेप्शन पीरियड. So that is very important because folic acid and folate, they help you in the brain development, the nervous and neural development. So you can start with the folic acid and folate if you're planning to get pregnant. And of course, once a woman is pregnant, definitely all these important minerals like iron and calcium, you can say additional supplement up to 1200 mg of calcium, 100 gram of iron, 0.5 mg of folic acid is given. But we have to remember that try to get it from natural sources as much as you can. So we all know iron sources, right? Green leafy vegetables, फिर ड्राई फ्रूट्स होते हैं जैसे अंजीर, ड्राई फिग्स, खारिक, मनुका, डेट्स. बट वन मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग, yes, one more important thing we have to remember is add vitamin C along with the iron so that you can have a good absorption of iron. So fruits like amla, tomato, guava, they are very rich in vitamin C. Try to include these fruits as much as possible. They will also take care of your nausea and vomiting sensation in this stage. Yeah, so next slide. So next we come to lactation. Lactation is also very important stage as far as it's concerned with your child. We have seen in Indian culture, they have always stressed upon breastfeeding. Always हमें बोला जाता है कि बच्चे को breastfeed करना है. Now the Western world is also taking the importance of it. They are realizing it. और अभी वर्ल्ड वाइड ऐसे बोला जाता है कि बच्चे को 6 month to 2 year ये स्पैन तक ब्रेस्ट फीड करना ही है. तो मिनिमम अगर आप प्रेग्नेंट लेडी हो या फिर आपके फैमिली में कोई है, आपके आसपास कोई है, तो आप जरूर ये संदेश पहुंचा सकते हैं कि कम से कम 6 महीने तक ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग करना बहुत 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 जरूरी है. And you can continue up to the stage where you are getting breast milk up to 2 years, 1.5 ideally you can say. Let's see why breast milk. So after the delivery, first 3 to 4 days, colostrum करके एक substance रहता है. The mother's milk secretes this important component colostrum, which is very rich in proteins, minerals, vitamins, especially vitamin A. And it has antibodies and it has laxative effect. तो जो बच्चा मदर के बॉडी के अंदर रहता है वो सडनली बाहर आ जाता है. He is exposed to the external world and he is exposed to lot of infection. तो ये जो एंटीबॉडीज होते हैं जो मदर्स मिल्क में होते हैं वो बच्चे को हेल्प करते हैं फाइट करने के लिए. एंड इट हैज अ लैक्सेटिव इफेक्ट, मतलब बच्चे का पेट साफ रहता है. तो जो गैस, ब्लोटिंग या फिर स्टमक पेन जो छोटे बच्चे को होता है वो इसकी वजह से नहीं होता. इट इज टेकन केयर ऑफ. It has all the essential nutrients. It has all essential nutrients. So you don't have to, go for outside food. This is a tailor-made food which is coming from the safety of your mother's body. It is natural. It is purely hygienic because it doesn't have any contamination. It is economic as well because it's coming free of cost, right? We all agree on that. And it protects the infant from infection. It is easily digested and absorbed as compared to the formula milk. तो अगर आप फॉर्मूला मिल्क देने की सोच रहे हैं तो ये बहुत अच्छे से डाइजेस्टर और एब्जॉर्ब नहीं होता बच्चे के बॉडी में. उसको स्टमक प्रॉब्लम हो सकते हैं. या और जो ब्रेस्ट मिल्क रहता है वो एक इमोशनल साइकोलॉजिकल लेवल पे भी काम करता है. इट एस्टैब्लिशेस अ स्ट्रॉन्ग लिंक बिटवीन मदर एंड द चाइल्ड. तो एक साथ टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, एक इमोशनल बॉन्ड रहता है. जो सारे डिसीजेस है जो आगे जाके बच्चे को हो सकते हैं, जैसे कि लाइफस्टाइल डिसीजेस, ओबेसिटी, डायबिटीज, हाइपरटेंशन, इन्फ्लेमेटरी बॉवल डिसीज, ऑटो इम्यून डिसीज, ये भी टेकन केयर ऑफ हो जाते हैं. लाइक ब्रेस्ट मिल्क हैज दैट प्रॉपर्टी, anti infectious or anti immune and for immune system, that it takes care of all your problems which might arise in the older age. So this is about the breast milk. Basically, you all have to remember that. Next, we come to the infancy. So where 0 to 2 years is a period. So this is called as weaning period or weaning food. We are going to wean child from the breast milk to the outside food. So we can introduce foods very slowly. Between the range of 3 to 6 months, we can introduce liquid foods. So something like you can say milk, animal milk, cow's milk, buffalo's milk, or even goat's milk. राइस कांजी मतलब भाताची पेज जो रहती है, चावल के जो सूप आता है. तो व्हेन यू आर कुकिंग राइस, cooking chawal, add extra water and you can remove that water, add a little bit of salt and ghee to it, and you can give it to your child. Soups and juices obviously, but the clear ones, no fibers or no puree in this state. एंड बच्चे बच्चे के ऊपर डिपेंड रहता है, मतलब 3 months to 6 months इज द पीरियड. You can start after 3 months, but you can also wait up to the 6 months if you feel your baby is not ready. So this is like very, very personalized. Once your baby becomes 6 months, you can also introduce some semi solid food. तो एक रहता है ARF, amylase rich food. किसी ने सुना है इसके बारे में, amylase rich food? I'll tell you what this is. So this is basically the sprouted cereals. Now we all have heard about green grams, moong or matki, mud bean. We soak them and we sprout them and then we eat them. So like that, कभी आप थोड़ा सा गेहूं ले लो, उसको पानी में भिगो और फिर उसको पानी निकाल के you have to tie that in a cloth and keep it for around 1 to 2 days. Then it will sprout. उसके स्प्राउट्स निकल आएंगे, उसको सन ड्राई करना है, and then you can lightly roast it, and then you can make it into flour, and you can use this flour as a baby formula, homemade baby formula for your baby. Now what is the advantage of this? Amylase is an enzyme which helps in digestion of carbohydrates. So when this is present in a food, your baby will not have any digestion or absorption problem of this amylase rich food. And plus, when the seed is sprouting, actually the seed is preparing to germinate into a total plant. So all the anti-nutritional factors like phytates or tannins, they are reduced, and all the minerals, proteins, and vitamins, they are made available to the growing plant. So that's why this is the importance that for a baby you always sprout and then make powder and then give that particular grain to your child. Now here smashed dal and rice, vegetable puree, pulpy fruits like mango, banana, these can be introduced. We can also make porridge, we can make kheer, and while making it, we can add some groundnut and sesame seed powder to it to increase the nutritional profile. Yeah, sure. So here it is very important that we avoid the packaged food or the baby formula, because this is a thing which comes in an artificial or synthetic addition. It can have additional sugar. It can have additional all nutrients like जो carbohydrate, proteins, fats होते हैं, वो भी जरूरत से ज्यादा हो सकते हैं बेबी फॉर्मूला में. And because of which it will make your baby chubby and photogenic, और कितना healthy and cute बच्चा है, but basically उसका fat ज्यादा होगा जो उसके लिए adulthood में अच्छा नहीं रहेगा. So rather than having your baby chubby and photogenic और कितना healthy है और number one in the competition, इससे अच्छा है कि आपका baby थोड़ा सा lean रहे, active रहे, he is running here and there. That is what is more important. So we come to the early childhood. This is a stage where your child is growing. He's starting, he started eating food. Actually, the solid food, you can introduce him to different kind of foods. Make sure you make introduction one by one, like not all the items at one go, but every week you introduce new substance. जैसे एक वीक में आपने दाल या फिर खिचड़ी, फिर नेक्स्ट वीक में वेजिटेबल किया इंट्रोड्यूस, तो स्लोली आप उसे पूरा फुल मील, बैलेंस मील को इंट्रोड्यूस करते हो. Because at this age metabolism is faster and food can be processed better as compared to adult. So you have to make sure कि slowly वो square meal, balance meal खाने लगते हैं. Nutritional requirement जो होते हैं that is for growth and development, because बहुत ज़्यादा growth and development हो रही रहती है. अगर आप 3 साल का बच्चा देखेंगे और 12 साल का देखेंगे तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा वास्ट डिफरेंस नजर आएगा, क्योंकि इतना ज्यादा ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट उसमें हो रहा है. तो ऑफकोर्स प्रोटीन, एनर्जी, कार्बोहाइड्रेट ये तो जरूरी है, उसके साथ इसेंशियल फैटी एसिड्स. तो ये जो फैटी एसिड्स रहते हैं, लॉन्ग चेन फैटी एसिड, arachidonic acid, docosahexaenoic acid, all these play a key role in development of central nervous system. तो ब्रेन एंड नर्वस सिस्टम के लिए बहुत ज्यादा फायदेमंद रहता है. तो फैटी एसिड्स देने चाहिए जो कि प्रेजेंट रहते हैं नट्स एंड ऑयल सीड्स में. So you can introduce all the nuts like almond, cashew nut, walnut, pistachio, अगर humble simple coconut, ground nut ये भी है. और भी कोई नट है जो आपके दिमाग में आता है तो आप मुझे बता सकते हो. ऑयल सीड्स रहते हैं जैसे कि पंपकिन सीड्स, भोपळ्याच्या बिया, कद्दू के सीड्स, सनफ्लावर सीड्स, फ्लैक्स सीड्स, चिया सीड्स, ये सारे इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं. अगर नॉन वेजिटेरियन है तो फिश इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं जिसमें फैटी एसिड अच्छा डोज मिलेगा. और एक चीज बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान में रखनी है, that saturated fats and trans fatty acids which are basically found in the junk food which is deep fried twice thrice like a french fries, और जो बहुत ज्यादा चीज लेडन या फिर बटर लेडन फूड है वो अवॉइड करना है. because this saturated and trans fatty acids they can hinder in the pathways of this long chain fatty acids. तो ये बहुत आपको एक ध्यान में रखना है, उसका डाइजेशन भी अच्छा नहीं होता, तो ये बहुत आपको इम्पोर्टेंट चीज ध्यान में रखनी है. Now next we come to the adolescent age or a teenage, जो बहुत ज्यादा चैलेंजिंग रहता है. जिन लोगों के टीनेजर्स बच्चे होंगे वो समझते होंगे कि ये कितना चैलेंजिंग है कि उनको फूड क्या, कौन सी भी चीज समझाने में बहुत ज्यादा चैलेंज होता है. तो at this age you have to consider that they are mixing with their friends, they are going out into the outer world, they are getting to know the world. तो वो इंडिविजुअल बन चुके होते हैं, इंडिपेंडेंट बन चुके होते हैं. उनकी एनर्जी, प्रोटीन रिक्वायरमेंट तो हाई है ही, लेकिन उनकी मिनरल रिक्वायरमेंट जैसे कि कैल्शियम है, फॉस्फोरस है, मैग्नीशियम, जिंक ये ज्यादा रहेगी, क्योंकि उनके बोन डेवलप होते रहते हैं. अगर आप देखेंगे तो बॉयज अप टू 21 ईयर्स ऑफ एज एंड गर्ल्स अप टू 19 ईयर्स ऑफ एज उनकी हाइट बढ़ती रहती है. तो हाइट कैसे बढ़ती है, बोन की जो लेंथ होती है वो बढ़ती है. तो बोन के लिए क्या लगता है, प्रोटीन, कैल्शियम, फॉस्फोरस, मैग्नीशियम, ये सिंपल याद रखना है. तो ये चीजें ज्यादा खानी है. और जैसे सप्लीमेंट्स तो होते ही है, लेकिन वो लास्ट ऑप्शन रहता है. पहले तो फूड सोर्सेज देखने चाहिए, मिल्क एंड मिल्क प्रोडक्ट. तो मेक श्योर एट दिस एज your kids are still having good amount of milk and milk product. If they're having any issues with the milk like lactose intolerance है तो उनको दही, छाछ, कर्ड्स ये दे सकते हैं. उनको आप रागी या नाचनी दे सकते हैं which is calcium rich. So all these natural sources, green leafy vegetables even you have to remember. गर्ल्स के लिए पीरियड स्टार्ट होगा ये एज में, मेनार्क, तो डेफिनेटली आयरन रिक्वायरमेंट, नेचुरल आयरन सोर्सेज, ग्रीन लीफी वेजिटेबल, फिग्स, अंजीर है. तो आप सब लोग ध्यान रखिए, अंजीर या फिर ड्राई फिग ये सबके घर में होना चाहिए. खजूर, खारीक ये सबके घर में होना चाहिए, क्योंकि सबके घर में गर्ल्स, लेडीज है जो अगर मेंस्ट्रुएटिंग पीरियड में है तो उनको ये डेली बेसिस पे खाना चाहिए. Then we also have to consider about the sports and physical activity. ये जो लाइफ स्पैन है इसमें आपका बच्चा बैडमिंटन, क्रिकेट, कोई स्पोर्ट्स खेलता रहेगा, बास्केटबॉल, तो उसके हिसाब से उसका न्यूट्रिशन प्लान रहेगा वो बहुत डिफरेंट रहेगा. देयर इज ऑल टुगेदर डिफरेंट ब्रांच ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन व्हिच इज नोन एज स्पोर्ट्स न्यूट्रिशन. तो वहां पे आप जो स्पोर्ट्स खेलते हैं उसके ऊपर आपका डाइट प्लान, पूरा न्यूट्रिशन प्लान डिपेंड रहता है. सो दिस नीड्स टू बी टेकन केयर ऑफ. ऑल्सो किड्स आर वेरी फसी ईटर्स. मतलब उनको अट्रैक्टिव फूड चाहिए. रोटी सब्जी आप डब्बे में दो, डब्बा वापस आएगा. डू यू ऑल अग्री और नो? राइट. तो ट्राई टू मेक द फूड वेरी वेरी अट्रैक्टिव. लाइक उसको वेजिटेबल पराठा दो, उसके ऊपर थोड़ा चीज छिड़को या फिर थोड़ा पुदीने का चटनी डालो. उनको पिज्जा खाना है तो बेस बदल डालो. मतलब इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग फॉर द मैदा वाला बेस, यू कैन यूज अ भाकरी, जोवर रोटी और खाकरा एज अ बेस. Top it up with lots of vegetable, top it up with some amount of cheese and give it to them. Also make sure that they have at least breakfast and dinner, 2 meals at the home. So they have a nice home cooked meal with everyone at the home. And yes, very important thing is at this age, you have to lead them by example. You have to become their buddy, their friends. If you try to become a parent and then preach to them that आप न्यूट्रिशियस खाओ लेकिन मैं तो बाहर जा रहा हूँ, मेरी डिनर मीटिंग है, तो ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. So you have to make sure that you are spending time with your kids, having good nutritious meals at home and teaching them through example. Because at this age, the vicious cycle of peer pressure and fast food starts. तो मतलब बाहर सब बर्गर खा रहे हैं, पिज्जा पार्टी कर रहे हैं, तो मैं क्यों ना करूं. तो मेरे पास ऐसे एक रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल है. 14-year-old kid, he used to have a stomach upset, lose motions every now and then. And I asked him, beta, what is your problem? He said, burger, I know it. तो मैंने पूछा, आप क्यों खा रहे हो बर्गर? You like it so much? He said, no, I don't like it. But all my friends are having it. And because I should not, left out, I am also joining them. So this is what happened. So I just advised him, instead of having burger every day, you try to make some nutritious recipe at your home. You click the photo, you put it on FB, you put it on Insta, you make the recipe video. तो उसको कुछ वो अलग लगा, उसने किया, and now all his friends are following him. So you have to, give that support, and you have to give your kid that courage that if you're right, even if you're standing alone, if you're standing out, it's okay. Make sure you're eating right, you're doing something right. So yeah, that is for the teenage. We try to see now adulthood, which is the prime period of our life. The longest period, you can say 20 to 60. So broadly मैंने 20 to 60 लिया है, but first 10 years, that is 20 to 30 years, these are like very active years, right? People are still completing their education, MSc, PhD, और कुछ करना है, doctorate, right? Career building, we are focusing on our careers, we are settling down in our jobs and all that. So we are relatively active, but post 30, our physical, mental activity goes down. More or less, we become sedentary. So I'm focusing more on 30 plus age group, that how should be the diet. Now everyone knows that it has to be rich in rich in protein, rich in fibers, right? Low in carbohydrate, low in fat. लेकिन और एक important चीज है जैसे कि antioxidants, because stress is a buddy by this time, right? कोई है यहाँ पे कि जो 30 प्लस है और उसको कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं है, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, तो ये बहुत रेयर होता है, राइट? So some or the other things are happening in professional or personal life, and to deal with the stress, we have to consider the antioxidant food, which are like vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C, glutathione. There are a lot of compounds, जैसे हमने वीडियो में देखा कि कैरोटीनॉइड्स है, फूड में रहता है, लाइकोपीन है, बायोएक्टिव कंपाउंड्स है. तो ये सारी चीजें भी डाइट में होनी चाहिए. और ये ज्यादा टेक्निकल ना बताते हुए कहाँ से आएगी, ज्यादा करके फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स से आएगी. सो एज एन अडल्ट मेक श्योर कि आपके दिन में एटलीस्ट 2 फ्रूट्स आप खा रहे हैं, मॉर्निंग में, मिड मॉर्निंग में, इवनिंग में. डोंट मिक्स योर फ्रूट्स विथ योर मील. और वेजिटेबल्स खा रहे हैं, सैलड्स इन लंच एंड डिनर, आप कुछ ना कुछ सैलड्स खा रहे हैं, राइट? Also you have to pay attention to the hidden foes, like जो छुपे रुस्तुम होते हैं, sugar, salt and fat. तो ये डायरेक्टली नहीं आता है, इनडायरेक्टली फूड में आते हैं. जैसे कि आपने कुछ फ्रूट जूस या मिल्क शेक पिया, उसमें एडेड एक्स्ट्रा शुगर रहता है, सॉल्ट रहता है, जैसे चाइनीज फूड में MSG, मोनोसोडियम ग्लूटामेट रहता है, वेरी हाई इन सोडियम कंटेंट. So it goes into your stomach. फैट्स रहते हैं, जैसे अगर आपने बर्गर खाया तो उसके अंदर जो पैटी रहता है दैट इज डीप फ्राइड. So all these things consciously you have to be aware of, and you have to avoid as much as possible. Even if you make it, you know, up to zero, I mean external I'm saying, excess of sugar, salt and fats, it will be more than fine. और जो बहुत important point है addictions. Now this can completely ruin your nutritious diet. I have clients coming to me who are following very good lifestyle, having very good nutritious diet chart. They are following it exactly to the T. Lekin still they are having problems because of some of the addictions like alcohol, smoking, tobacco, right? So alcohol, 1 gram of alcohol will give you 7 kilocalories, and 1 gram of fat will give you 9 kilocalories. तो आप कंपेयर कीजिए ना कि अल्कोहल फैट जैसे ही हो गया, इट इज एज गुड एज, सॉरी, इट इज एज बैड एज फैट, राइट? तो अगर अल्कोहल लेते हो तो ऑब्वियसली इट ट्रिगर्स योर हंगर, योर एपेटाइट, यू फील मोर हंग्री, you have a cravings for a fatty food or a deep fried food, right? So it just not, you know, it plays with your digestive system as well as your mental system, you can say nervous system. Smoking directly affects your lungs. Lung is a site where oxygen is mixed with the blood and then it is delivered to all your cells and tissues. So if you are going to deprive all your cells and tissues of oxygen, ये भी तो एक न्यूट्रिशन है ना, ऑक्सीजन भी तो एक न्यूट्रिशन है जो आपके पूरे बॉडी को चाहिए, वो नहीं मिल रहा. तो फिर आप 10 बार सोचिए, अब स्मोकिंग करते हो तो आपके बॉडी को तो हार्म करते ही हो, और फिर आपके लंग्स को, आपके सेल्स को, आपके फैमिली को, सबको आप हार्म कर रहे हो. टबैको भी है, टबैको का किसको पता नहीं है, द लिंक बिटवीन टबैको चूइंग एंड द ओरल कैंसर, माउथ कैंसर, सबको पता है. और एक चीज है चौथी, इंटरनेट, जो अभी नई नई आई है, तो पहले नहीं थी, लेकिन आजकल एवरीवन इज एडिक्टेड टू इंटरनेट. सो इट, you know, you have to compromise your sleep cycle or your sleep time for internet, क्योंकि आप दिन भर में तो काम में बिजी रहेंगे, तो रात को 10 बज गए तो आपने किसी ना किसी का तो सब्सक्रिप्शन लिया रहता है, ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स इतने अवेलेबल है और वहां पे एपिसोड्स बैक टू बैक अवेलेबल है, तो देन वी डोंट हैव एनी कंट्रोल, वी जस्ट गो ऑन वॉचिंग इट, एंड दिस हैम्पर्स योर मेलेटोनिन हार्मोन विच इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर स्लीप. और अगर स्लीप टाइम पे नहीं हुई, 8 घंटा अच्छा आप नहीं सो पाए, तो आपने जो अच्छा फूड, न्यूट्रिशियस फूड खाया है वो डाइजेस्ट नहीं हो पाएगा. तो मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे कि अगर आप ज्यादा टाइम स्लीप का सैक्रिफाई कर रहे हो तो आप दोबारा सोचिए कि आप क्या कर रहे हो, आप खुद के बॉडी के साथ प्ले कर रहे हो. ऑल्सो आई हैव सीन YOLO factor. I don't know how much of you all are aware about it. You only live once. ये जो फैक्टर रहता है कि हम एक बार ही जीते हैं तो हमें सब कुछ करना चाहिए, लेकिन आपको ये ध्यान में रखना है कि आप सिर्फ एक बार नहीं जीते हो. At Velocity Genetics, we believe that you live through generations. You are going to pass your genes to your next generation. And rather than a good car or a big bungalow or a fat bank balance, what you can give your future generation is good genes, right? So make sure whatever genes you have got, you preserve them, you take good care of them, and then you pass it on to your next generation. Yeah, so we come to the later ages, old ages, where 60 plus individuals, 60 and above, 60 to 70 years could be relatively active, because ये लाइफ स्पैन होता है अगर आपने अच्छा लाइफ स्टाइल फॉलो किया है, न्यूट्रिशन, एक्सरसाइज सब जगह पे है, तो यू आर क्वाइट एक्टिव बिटवीन 60 to 70 एज, एंड देन योर एक्टिविटीज स्लो डाउन. So because of reduction in lean body mass, जो मसल मास रहता है, मेटाबॉलिक रेट जिसको हम BMR कहते हैं, फिजिकल एक्टिविटी भी कम होती है, बूढ़े लोग ज्यादा हाल चाल या फिर एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर पाते, तो ये सारी वजह से उनकी एनर्जी रिक्वायरमेंट, फूड के रिक्वायरमेंट भी कम रहती है. तो उनको कम खाना चाहिए, उनके लिए अच्छा है, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं कि ऑल टुगेदर मील स्किप करनी चाहिए, है ना. उनको ये एज में विटामिन डी की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी रहती है, क्योंकि बोन्स वीक होने लगते हैं. तो सन एक्सपोजर, अगर आप 60 प्लस है या फिर आपके फैमिली में कोई 60 प्लस है, आप उनको जरूर बोलिए कि मॉर्निंग 8 to 8:30 और इवन 8 to 11 स्पैन इसमें जितना आप 15-20 मिनट्स मिनिमम सन एक्सपोजर ले सकेंगे, सन बाथ ले सकेंगे, वो आपके बॉडी के लिए बेस्ट रहेगा. Also you can see elderly person are having health problems, जैसे उनके दांत सब गए रहते हैं, like teeth problem. अगर टीथ नहीं है तो चूइंग प्रॉब्लम, swallowing प्रॉब्लम, तो उनको कभी कभी सॉफ्ट फूड देना पड़ता है बच्चे की तरह, जैसे प्यूरिड फूड या फिर सूप्स एंड जूसेस, तो उनके लिए वो सही है. लेकिन फिर भी उसमें एडेड शुगर, एडेड टेस्ट के लिए कोई ज्यादा चीजें जैसे कलर, सिंथेटिक कलर से नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि उनकी बॉडी उसे डील नहीं कर पाएगी. और उनको डाइजेस्टिव प्रॉब्लम भी रह सकते हैं, क्योंकि पेरिस्टाल्टिक मूवमेंट स्लो हो जाता है. पेरिस्टाल्टिक मूवमेंट क्या है कि जिसकी वजह से फूड आगे जाता है इन योर डाइजेस्टिव कैनाल. फूड मूव स्लोली बिकॉज ऑफ द पेरिस्टाल्टिक मूवमेंट, दैट इज कॉन्ट्रैक्शन एंड एक्सपेंशन ऑफ योर डाइजेस्टिव कैनाल. तो वो स्लो डाउन हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से पूरा डाइजेशन एंड इवन कॉन्स्टिपेशन हो सकता है, मोशंस क्लियर नहीं होती. तो उनको ये एज में सोल्यूबल फाइबर ज्यादा देने चाहिए, जैसे कि इसबगोल है या फिर बनाना, मिल्क, ओट्स, पपाया, इसमें सोल्यूबल फाइबर्स रहते हैं, ये ज्यादा देने चाहिए कि उनको मोशंस क्लियर हो. इवन काला मनुका, सोक ब्लैक रेजिन्स, 4 to 5 black raisins or even up to 15 you can give, and give them early morning along with the water in which they are soaked. So this will help them in getting rid of their constipation problems. Also you have to remember जैसे विटामिन डी की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है हाई हो रही है, तो आयरन की रिक्वायरमेंट लेडीज में कम होगी. क्यों? एनी केसेस? Shall I pause for the any answers? It's because of periods, that is menstrual cycle stops, so because of which iron requirement goes down. So that can be, if you are taking any additional supplement for iron, ladies can stop it post their menopausal age, of course after consulting to your nutritional professional and doctor, right? Just not like that. So this is basically for the later ages or old ages. Next slide. नाउ वी विल सी व्हाट इज अ बैलेंस डाइट. मतलब ये सब हमने सुना, लेकिन अगर वन वर्ड में या फिर वन स्लाइड में आपको बताना है, तो ये आपका प्लेट है जो आपको दिख रहा है, आपकी थाली है, और इसमें एक ब्रॉड क्लासिफिकेशन दिया हुआ है. 40% ऑफ योर प्लेट शुड बी योर फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स. तो फ्रूट्स खाओ, जैसे मैंने बोला, मॉर्निंग में खाओ, मिड मॉर्निंग में खाओ, इवनिंग में खाओ, एज अ स्नैक इन बिटवीन. डोंट हैव इट विथ योर मील्स, क्योंकि उससे बहुत ज़्यादा डाइजेशन डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा आपका. वेजिटेबल्स आप खा सकते हो. वेजिटेबल्स यू कैन हैव इट इन अ सैलड फॉर्म, इन अ सब्जी फॉर्म, करी फॉर्म, और यू कैन हैव रायताज, कोशिम्बीर, जस्ट रॉ सैलड, जैसे आपको खाने हैं. 10% आपका फैट होना चाहिए. ये फैट सिर्फ घी और ऑयल नहीं है, बटर तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. वाइट बटर हो सकता है, होममेड वाइट बटर थोड़ा सा, लेकिन ज्यादा करके नट्स एंड ऑयल सीड्स, जैसे मैंने बताया, ग्राउंड नट, कोकोनट, पिस्ताशियो, कैशू नट, ऑयल सीड जैसे पंपकिन सीड्स, चिया सीड्स, फ्लैक्स सीड्स हो सकते हैं, सनफ्लावर सीड्स. और भी कोई लोकल है तो प्लीज आप मुझे बताइए, आपके लोकेलिटी के स्पेशल वाले. And 25% of it can be protein. It should be like lean protein. If you're a non-vegetarian, then lean protein like lean meat, chicken, fish. हो सकता है egg. How can we forget? How can we not talk about an egg in a nutrition topic? जो full protein रहता है, उसमें complete protein रहता है. तो growing children, adolescent, teenagers, adults, old age वाले सब लोग खा सकते हैं. boiled अंडा खा सकते हैं, boiled egg, omelette form और some other forms. डेली बेसिस पे भी इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं. एंड हाँ, येलो भी खा सकते हैं. येलो थ्रो करने की जरूरत नहीं है अनलेस यू हैव एक्सेसिवली हाई लिपिड लेवल्स और कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल्स. Milk and milk products for vegetarians and protein. For lactose intolerant people, you can say curds and buttermilk. You can say legumes, dals, sprouts. बहुत important है, sprouts भी include करना चाहिए daily basis पे. And 25% of your fiber rich carbohydrate. Now this is very important. कार्बोहाइड्रेट मतलब शुगर नहीं, व्हाइट राइस नहीं, मैदा नहीं, ये चीजें बिल्कुल भी अवॉइड करनी है. कॉर्नफ्लोर, कॉर्न स्टार्च, तो इसमें क्या लेना चाहिए आपको? होल ग्रेन्स, जैसे होल व्हीट. चावल ले रहे हो तो हैंड पाउंडेड राइस, ब्राउन राइस, या फिर यू कैन से मिलेट्स जैसे जोवर, बाजरा, रागी, नाचनी, ये सारा आपका कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स में आएगा, ग्रेन्स में आएगा। या तो व्हाट इज द टेक अवे मैसेज, लाइक हमने इतना सारा प्रवचन सुना, अभी इसमें से अगर आपको लेना है तो यू हैव टू चूज अ वैरायटी ऑफ फूड्स, एंड द वैरायटी शुड बी अप्रोप्रिएट विथ योर एज, विथ योर जेंडर, विथ योर फिजियोलॉजिकल स्टेटस, आपको कोई डिसीज है नहीं है, आपकी एज क्या है, फिजिकल एक्टिविटी, जितना आपका एक्टिविटी है उसके हिसाब से आपको खाना है। और आपको अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन करना है ऑफ सीरियल्स, पल्सेस एंड वेजिटेबल्स। तो अगर आप एक बार मील ले रहे हो, उसमें एक सीरियल है, एक ग्राम है जैसे कि ग्रीन ग्राम, मूंग, और कुछ ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स है, तो ये आपका बैलेंस मील हो गया, एकदम सिंपल। जैसे ज्वार का रोटी, मूंग का दाल, और फिर आपने हरा वेजिटेबल ले लिया, भिंडी का वेजिटेबल, या फिर कोई ग्रीन लीफी वेजिटेबल स्पिनच का ले लिया, आपका कंप्लीट मील हो गया। दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल एग्जाम्पल। ऑल्सो फ्रूट्स आपको नहीं भूलने हैं, plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables which are locally available. So rather than going for kiwi and avocado and all those fancy fruits, you can go for chiku, banana जो locally available है, mango, अभी mango का season आएगा, तो कौन कौन mango खाएगा, सब लोग खाना, लेकिन कंट्रोल में खाना है, अपने अपने बॉडी के हिसाब से खाना है, ठीक है। और फिर आपको ये भी ध्यान रखना है कि आपका फिजिकल एक्टिविटी कितना है। फिजिकल एक्टिविटी अगर आपका ज्यादा है तो उसके हिसाब से आपको न्यूट्रिशन भी ज्यादा लेना है। आपको अपने स्टेज का भी ख्याल रखना है, जैसे अगर लैक्टेटिंग या फिर प्रेग्नेंट वुमन है, उसको प्रोटीन ज्यादा खाना है, एग, मिल्क। एडोलेसेंट जो ग्रोइंग अप वाले बच्चे हैं, इनको भी प्रोटीन ज्यादा खाना है। और प्रोटीन रिच जो आपके स्प्राउट्स, पल्सेस, लो फैट मिल्क है, उसके ऊपर आपको ध्यान रखना है। या फिर बाद में आपको याद में रखना है कि चाइल्डहुड से लेके आपको गुड न्यूट्रिशियस हैबिट्स इनकलकेट करना है। जैसे अभी मैं मेरे बच्चे के लिए ट्राई कर रही हूँ, ही हैज जस्ट ब्रॉट मी डिनर दैट आई शुड हैव डिनर ऑन अ टाइम, बट आई विल हैव आफ्टर फिनिशिंग माय वेबिनार। तो बच्चों को आप यंग एज से थोड़ा ग्रूम कीजिए, आप उनको एग्जाम्पल से लीड करना है, लीड बाय एग्जाम्पल। अगर आप उनको सिर्फ बोलेंगे कि बाबा आप फ्रूट्स खाओ, ड्राई फ्रूट्स खाओ, तो वो नहीं मानेंगे। आप उनके सामने बैठो, फ्रूट काटो और खाओ। एडोलसेंट बच्चों को आप इन्वॉल्व करो आपके एक्टिविटी में, उनको 2 मिनट नूडल्स बनाने मत दो, उनको बोलो फ्रूट्स कट करो, वेजिटेबल्स कट करो, उनको इन्वॉल्व करो किचन के एक्टिविटीज में। एंड आपको डेवलप करना है ऐसे चाइल्डहुड से ही, ताकि आप आगे जाके एक सक्सेसफुल एडल्ट बना सके, जो न्यूट्रिशन के बारे में, अपने खुद के फूड के बारे में खुद की अच्छी केयर ले सके। And at the end, we have to remember our 6 priceless doctors. Those are exercise, sunlight, your oxygen, nutritious food, meditation to control your stress, and the rest. That is your good night's sleep. Yes, so that's all from my side. Thank you for listening patiently. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Thank you, Richa. I think, firstly, I would like to really thank you for a very elaborate session. I think you put in a lot of data so that, you're making it very, very easy. It's like a ready reckoner. One thing I can tell you that, you have fed your son really well, with all this knowledge. So he's enjoying the webinar the most, Okay, so now if you have any questions, we have a few minutes to ask questions to Richa. So anybody would like to ask questions, you can chat those questions, or you can ask me to unmute you, and then we can go ahead with the taking your questions. Who would like to ask? One thing that I really feel that different age, different foods is what we recommend from a very scientific perspective. And जो genetic testing जो हम लोग कर लेते हैं, that's where you get your gene-based diet plan, and that diet plan will be based on a lot of factors like what Richa has mentioned, that your age, your gender, your physiology, your stress levels, your medication right now, or so many other factors, your intolerances that we find out from the genetic report. So all this will be correlated along with a counseling session with you. तो जहां पर आपको आपका जेनेटिक फाइंडिंग्स जो हैं उसके बारे में डेफिनेटली बताया जाएगा. But at the same time, we ask you a lot of questions related to your lifestyle which you may not be paying attention to. And जब भी आपका जो जेनेटिक रिपोर्ट में जो फाइंडिंग्स आए हुए हैं उसको कोरिलेट करके जो डाइट प्लान बनाया जाता है, दैट्स मोर एक्यूरेट, दैट्स मोर प्रिसाइज, एंड दैट्स समथिंग दैट विल गिव यू अ लॉट ऑफ हेल्थ रिजल्ट्स, बिकॉज वी आर कीपिंग इन माइंड कि आपकी न्यूट्रिशनल रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या हैं जो आपको शायद पता नहीं चलेंगे, but then the genetic report tells you that. So if some of you have not done your genetic report yet, please do it. This is a once in a lifetime test. It's a very comprehensive test of 210 phenotypes. And once you get the genetic report, आपको अपने लाइफ का एक GPS मिल जाएगा जिसमें से कि क्या डूज हैं, क्या डोंट्स हैं, इसके बारे में आप बहुत साइंटिफिकली एनालाइज करके वो लाइफस्टाइल अडॉप्ट कर सकते हैं. So that's all we have, Richa. I think it was really nice. You put in a lot of information, which is very, very crucial, very important. If I probably would go to a nutritionist and get all this information, she will charge me a bomb. But I think all of us are getting that free. Of course, you've been very, methodically आपने बताया. So I'd like to thank on behalf of everybody who's attending this webinar. We would like to bring to you webinars like this and enlighten you so that we all will take care of our health. And as Richa said, we can accumulate a lot of materialistic things, health, wealth or luxury cars and a lot of real estate and precious metals and everything. But health remains with us, and we also gift it to our next generation through our offsprings. So thank you very much. Once again, I thank you for putting together all this data and presenting it nicely. And we will have another webinar on the next this week on Thursday, and Dr. Ravi Vairagade will be talking to us on a very, very interesting topic. So please come back and log in again on Thursday at 8 o'clock. Till then, I'll see you, and take care of your health, and have good night's sleep. Take rest. That's the 6th doctor. So go and meet him. And goodbye and good night.
Thank you, everyone.